Hello everybody and welcome back to Dirt Road Nation.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
We're the Dirt Road Men.
Fuck yeah, we are.
And we're finally to the whiskey profile that is going to be Jake's favorite.
Yes, it is.
Why bourbon is truly the best fucking whiskey in existence. Why should you try bourbon is really the kind of thing, what makes bourbon different and why you should like it. If you haven't gathered, bourbon is our favorite. So we have no notes for this video. We're just going to fucking tell you. Feel free to start.
Because it is, for one.
Thank you. That's fucking
everything about it, really, man. It's how it hold on,
pick a thing.
I'm going to. How the stipulations on its aging requirements, I think, really help out. Brand new, freshly charred oak barrels. Really contribute a lot.
Mm-hmm. It gives you a more consistent expectation of what you will receive that you cannot duplicate with many other whiskeys. And while the Scots are pretty good at that, you see the variation problem when you get into Canadian whiskey. Refer to our Canadian whiskey video if you would like more information. The second reason is that it's American and we're the best country in the world. We wake up every morning and we piss excellence because we drink bourbon. So...
Now our excellence piss trickles down throughout the rest of the world, making the world a better place.
It is basically liquid excellence in a bottle. So that would be reason the second. You're scaring me though. Should I have scripted this video?
No, I'm just trying not to fucking sneeze.
So let's give another one. What would you tell people about bourbon is one of your favorite qualities about it?
I like the sweetness you get on bourbon.
That's what I was expecting you to say.
It's almost candy, and then you get that nice warm summer breeze coming in. It's like a hug. It just hugs your whole body, and it's like let you know everything's gonna be all right.
It's like a... Generally, it falls in kind of one of a couple categories. You end up with some sort of kind of candied apple taste or some kind of candied nut taste. And it just is sweet and delicious at the same time. Not the one you're missing, the actual fucking nuts that you like to eat, like almonds or walnuts.
Dip my nuts in caramel so they get a taste of home while you're at it.
I think for Americans, you'd have to like dip your nuts in a fry vat.
Apple pie.
That'll work. That's
actually really
that's pretty
good.
close, yeah. Bourbon is sort of like a sophisticated version of apple pie moonshine.
Yeah.
I would say it is better in that regard because it doesn't lean so heavily into it that it becomes like a flavored whiskey. It just is sweet on its own. And what's interesting, and what I will tell you is kind of the next thing, it's cheaper here. It's significantly cheaper. If you're on U.S. soil, it is going to be cheaper for you to drink fine bourbon than it is going to be to find good whiskeys from any other place. This is the best commonly available offering from Wild Turkey. It is $50. Son of a goddamn bitch.
What?
I just remembered I forgot to pick up a bottle of bourbon like 2 weeks ago. Anyway. There's a bottle of bourbon waiting for me in Bonner Springs.
Oh, bitch.
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Totally forgot about it. It's probably sold.
Balls.
I'm gonna call him after we get done here.
Another thing I'll point out, like the history, like the main points that kind of caused bourbon to become a thing.
Yep.
Starting out like the Whiskey Rebellion, which I think we talked about heavily on our rye video.
We did, because those guys were making rye whiskey in their Whiskey Rebellion, but that brought about
Thomas Jefferson saying, you know what, fuck this guy. We're going to give you some land in our state. If you want to come down here, we'll give you tax breaks, and you can just make all your whiskey you want. So they started doing that, and the predominant grain down there was corn, which is how bourbon came to kind of be.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to pick a whiskey that would accurately represent that time period, rye whiskey was, more predominant, but bourbon would be more of a big fuck you to the government.
It would represent, I think, the spirit of the founding of America, the best of the two.
So if the founding of America had a spirit.
Yes. That is the point I was trying to make. Yes, thank you. I think that is kind of all of the reasons off the top of my head that I would genuinely give somebody to try bourbon with. The story is there, the patriotism is there, the sweetness is something people tend to like, in my experience, more than the more floral notes that you receive from Scotch most of the time. Definitely more than the smoky Scotch notes for your average non-whiskey drinker. And it's just great, man. I lost my train of thought, but it's just awesome. We could sit here and give you 1,000 reasons why we love bourbon, probably, but I would rather turn that into a book and monetize it. So, we will stop there.
Kind of like the way you...
Anyway, we will stop there, I think, and I hope that we have given you a decent reason to try bourbon, along with a little bit of fun. And again, if you missed it, I strongly suggest you go back and check out our Canadian whiskey video, because I think that we do our best job of making any case about any whiskey in that video.
Yeah.
Some of the best work we've ever done, really.
Yeah.
Till we see you again, I'm Zach.
And I'm Jake.
And we are the Dirt Road Men. Hey everybody, if you like this video, hit a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you really like what we're doing, check us out over on Facebook, where we post every day.